Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another show. I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. Yeah, I hope you're all. Hang on a sec. Oh, you got to be.
Yeah, Daniel.
Are we live? Can someone? It's.
Yeah, we are, Daniel.
Yeah, no, sorry. Do you know why I said that right? Yeah, because it still showed the go live button. Sorry, guys. Jesus Christ.
What a way to start.
Yeah, it's still showing.
You're live, Daniel. You're live. You're live.
Yeah, but all right. So we're definitely. So
Yeah, we're
right,
definitely live, Daniel. I'm seeing the chat as well.
Yeah, do you know the weird thing though? Sorry, guys. Jesus Christ. I have no idea how I'm going to end this broadcast because it's not showing where it. There must be a glitch with StreamYard because yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to end this broadcast because it's not showing. It's not showing end broadcast. So I've hopefully that changes. But yeah. Big up,
Big
guys.
up all the guys in the chat.
Apologies for that. There's a little kind of technical glitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are here to bring you the North London Derby preview. I'll suss that out when it gets close to the time. But yeah, that started off really well, and then it kind of went to pot. Jesus Christ. But yeah, Kevin is here. Kevin, Mesut Ozil's #1 fan, is back in the building.
Don't get started on that, Daniel. Come on. I thought that was over hours ago. Come on, G.
Give me 1 sec. Yeah, this is there's a glitch with StreamYard, you know.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's a glitch with StreamYard. I have no idea how I'm going to end this broadcast when we do finish because it's just got the go live button.
Easy.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll figure that out when we get to it. But that's bizarre. It's not even showing. It's just showing the go live button. I have no idea how I am going to. I don't even know if I can come out because I'm the host. I don't even know if I can come out and then go back into it, and it might fix it. But yeah, Jesus Christ, I have no idea how I'm gonna. I'll have to figure that out. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But yeah, big up, guys. So Kevin,
yeah, go
90
on, Daniel.
comments. Let's read some of these comments before we get into it.
Yeah,
Big
sure
up,
thing.
Melina.
Big up Melina, little sis.
Big up Troy.
Big up Big Sam uncle.
Big up Tubbs. Big up Bargav.
Raf brother, Bagav. Tubbs MD.
Big up Mr. Bungle. Let's have a look. Yeah, big up.
Ref, you just had to. Big
up Sam.
Taib. Big up Taib. Oh man.
Big up. Jesus Christ, you lot are all.
We got Ryan as
Simpy's
well.
not here yet. I don't know where Simpy is.
Preparing dinner.
Uh,
We got Steve as well.
what? Oh no! Spam in the chat. Yeah, smash the likes, guys. Kevin, give us your initial thoughts on this game. Give us your initial thoughts.
We are maybe gonna get spanked, Daniel, but it's kind of tough, you know. But am I really looking forward to this game? Absolutely not, because those guys are in the best form of their lives right now, probably in the history since football created, I guess. Because let's be honest, Spurs have never found themselves up at where they are right now, and of course, we seem to do well whenever we meet Spurs. But right now, with the manager they have right now, Mourinho, I think that's going to be a massive, massive difference because he's a winner. He's a winner. He knows how to win games. He knows how to even when people accuse him of parking the bus, he's good at doing that. He's very good at doing that. Whenever we claim ourselves like we are the team parking the bus, but we seem to concede goals more than ever. We seem to concede goals left, right, and center. So I don't get the idea of parking the bus with Arsenal, but with Tottenham, I totally understand it because they have a manager that's a professional in it. So this game is going to be tight. I assume it's going to be tight. It's going to be one of those narrow type of scoreline games because I reckon Arsenal would probably be up for it. But I think with the quality and depth that Tottenham has, probably with Højbjerg, Kane, we are not really sure whether he's going to start, but with Mourinho's mind game, he's probably going to start. Son is going to have a form of his life when playing against Arsenal. Not really looking forward to it, but let's be optimistic about it. You know, Daniel, just have to be optimistic that maybe we can nick and pull up a result. You know, that's just my gut feeling on it. How about yourself, Daniel?
Big, yeah, Simpy's in the chat, so I don't know whether he's is he? Are you jumping in, Simpy? Are you jumping in? Right, let me see.
Come on,
this here.
Simply.
Oh, mate, I have no idea. Oh, Jesus Christ, I've got no idea what's going on with this. Oh, I don't even know if I can. I don't even know if I can come back out. There's a technical problem here somewhere. Jesus Christ, I have no idea how I'm going to end this stream. I've got no idea. Kevin, keep this stream going. Talk to the guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and go out and come back in, see if it fixes it. All right. So you just keep talking to these. Just talk about the game and stuff. Apologies, guys.
Yeah. All right. Okay, guys. How optimistic are you guys with the game this weekend against Spurs? Are you guys confident that we can get result? With Kane, the mind games with Mourinho, do you really reckon we can get a result out of Spurs? Do you really think that we can? Because after the performance last season, back end of last season, when Son get the back pass from Kolasinac and he buried us, and then of course in the very last minute, the corner, the goal, when Lacazette scored an absolute banger to give us a chance to actually nick the game. So how optimistic are you guys for this game? Let's see a few chats in. Simpy, you better get your ass up here, man. You lot are crazy in the chat. You lot are really crazy. This ain't becoming a bloody. This is becoming a casual show right now, you know? All this ridiculous one. Pick up Barkov. Thanks, mate, for the super chat. Glad you finally got super chats. Get yourself some posters and you finally beat Spurs on Legendary. William Masterclass. Mate, Barkov, I just gotta ask you one question. Do you think William would be playing? I think Mikel Arteta would probably choose him over Reece Nelson and of course Pepe is suspended. But do you think Reece Nelson should be given a chance on the right hand side right now? Because Willian is pretty much disappointed in the last few games that he has played and the opportunities that he's been given. Do you think right now that Reece Nelson should be given a good run of games? Because on the basis of his performance in the Europa League, he's pretty much consistent in that. So what do you guys think? Should Reece Nelson be starting ahead of Willian right now? Or if Reece Nelson starts, do you plan to put Willian as a number 10? What do you think of putting Willian as a number 10, guys? Welcome back, Daniel.
I'm back. Right. I think it's fixed it. I fixed the problem. Simpy, I just got your WhatsApp as well. I just fixed the problem. Jesus Christ. Technical issues. Oh my God. What a fucking. I don't know. It's just weird. It just weren't showing, like, the StreamYard was just doing something funky. I hope that's not going to be a. I hope that's not going to do it all the time, because I have no idea. That was just doing some crazy shit there. But yeah, yeah. Apologies, guys. What were you talking to these wonderful people about?
Yeah, I was asking about should Willian be in the number 10 role and Reece Nelson starting on the right hand side. So I was just getting the guys' thoughts on that. Or should Willian be directly in the bench?
Yeah, big up 15 watching. I personally, I think we should drop Willian, to be honest. I really do.
Yeah. No worries, Simpy. I got that on that Barga super chat.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should drop. I think we should drop Willian.
Daniel, you've got a super chat. Yeah, you want me to read it out?
Yeah, where is it? Sorry.
Yeah, it's from Barga. So big up yourself, mate. Hope you're well. Glad you finally got super chats. Get yourself some good posters. I finally beat Spurs on legendary. Willian masterclass upcoming. Just wait. Bargav seems confident that Willian is going to put a masterclass.
Let me find it so I can. I want to.
Yeah, sure thing, Daniel. Sure thing.
Where is it? Let me find it here. Let me find it. I can't see it. Where is it?
It's way up ahead.
Yeah, where was it? I can't see it. I missed it. Oh my God, I'm having.
It's way up above, Daniel. Way up above.
Is that the one you just read out? Yeah. Bargav,
yeah, I just read it. I just read out, Daniel.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that, Bargav, mate. When I find it, I'll try and put it up here as well. What I'm gonna try and do as well with the super chats, just so that you guys know that I've acknowledged it. I'm gonna try and show it in the broadcast, show it for a limited time, just so you guys know that I've acknowledged it. But yeah, like, apology. I'm having a complete mare. This is not how I thought this broadcast would go. But technical issues, guys. But yeah, thanks for that, Bargav. You know, thanks for that.
So you reckon Willian should be on the bench, Daniel? You really do think so, that Willian should be on the bench?
I think he should be on the bench. Yeah, I don't think he should start.
So for the likes of creativeness, you're going to use Emil Smith-Rowe or whom? Are you going to use from the flanks, the right and the left wing?
Yeah. No, I think.
Or do you opt Emil Smith-Rowe to be given a chance?
I don't rate Willian, to be honest. I don't rate him at all. Yeah, I don't rate it. And I've just found Bargav's super chat. So let me. This is
Oh, I
yeah.
really love Emil Smith Rowe.
So I'm just gonna let me know if this goes on the screen, Kevin. So I just want to show it,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to
sure
show you
thing.
guys that I've acknowledged it.
Yeah,
Is that
it's
right?
in.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there we go. Big up Bargav. Thanks for the super chat, mate. And yeah, he says, yeah, glad you finally got super chats. Bill, buy yourself some posters. Yeah, Kevin read this out. And then, you know, you beat Spurs on Legendary. But yeah, thanks very much, mate. So yeah, I'll just take that off the screen now. But yeah, thanks, mate. I just wanted to. That's what I'm gonna do, so you guys know. Because listen, you know, like I said as well, I don't expect donations, and I don't expect people to donate their money. But when you guys do, I want to make sure I put it up on the screen. Unfortunately, I can't do that with all the chats because I'd be here all day doing it. So, but the ones that you guys donate to, I'll put up there, and just so you guys can see that I've read it out, and you know, because I'd hate for you guys to think that I've missed it especially you know when you put some money in, and you know, Bargav put quite a big donation there. So, you know, I don't want to kind of, you know, I don't want to miss that. I want to make sure it's been acknowledged, read out, and yeah. So thank you very much for that, Bargav. And
Yeah.
apologies, I missed it straight away because of this bloody technical issues. But yeah, listen, it is what it is. That's the first problem I've had with StreamYard since I've used it. But anyway, so anyway, yeah, Kevin. So Willian, we were talking about Willian. So do you actually think? Do you think that Arteta will drop him? Because Arteta loves
No.
Willian, doesn't he?
Yeah, agreed, Daniel. He practically loves him too much. That's why there was no action taken against him when he went to Dubai. So I think Arteta would start him. And I think, like Bhargav mentioned a few chats ago, he said that Willian seems to perform well against Spurs when he was playing for Chelsea. So I think that pretty much will influence his decision in taking Willian ahead of Reece Nelson, despite his good exploits in the Europa League. Of course, Reece Nelson would be probably dropped to the bench, though I don't want him to be in the bench because he's young. He's the one. He's probably the Hayland boys are probably the ones that will understand what a North London derby is. So Willian, of course, he's from our rival as well, Chelsea. But will he have the same level of performance he did against, like for Chelsea? Will he have that same intensity against Spurs with Arsenal, with an Arsenal shirt on? That's going to be interesting to see because I think Chelsea, that's a different team over there. There's a different manager over there. Of course, different formations and stuff. So I think his influence in the game pretty much would be different at Chelsea and Arsenal. But I I really don't want to see Willian starting this weekend
Yeah,
against Spurs. That's just my opinion, though, Daniel. But despite how well he's been doing against Spurs when he had his Chelsea today, so I think the youngsters should be given a chance. Which, like I mentioned, they would probably understand what does a North London derby mean to them.
yeah. We need to actually. Do you know what I think we need to do as well? Right? Yeah, we need to start
Yeah,
giving some more of these young players a chance because they performed so well. I don't want to see
yeah.
Granit Xhaka, who's more like a marshmallow than bloody Granite in this team. You know,
Yeah. I think the youngsters give Willock and all these guys a run of games. Probably, of course, they're going to make mistakes because that's the only way they can learn the trade of the game. Because which do you prefer to see? You want to see the senior players making mistakes week in, week out, and given chances over and over again, or you want to see youngsters that learn after making a mistake and don't repeat it the next game? So I would love to see the youngsters doing it, Daniel, because I think in on the basis of performance this season, the youngsters has outperformed the senior squad. That's the way it is. So I would love to see the youngsters given much more of a run of games, despite there's going to be a few setbacks. But agreed, you cannot deny that because they're still young, so they're still going to learn their trade of the game. So yes, youngsters to start against the North London derby, but highly doubtful that Mikel Arteta will choose to do that,
Yeah. Steve says, I would put Lacazette as number 10, not Willian.
Yeah, I think that's a good shot because Lacazette is much more physical than Willian. Willian, does he has the physical attribute of the game? I'm not really sure about that, but Lacazette, he really works hard, especially in the position he played in the Europa League yesterday night. I think that was a good position for him because he was, I wouldn't say it was very at a high level or something. It was just an average performance despite the opposition, but I think he played well in that position. He's not going to pull out trees with that, but he literally played okay-ish. So I think I just think Lacazette in that similar position. That's just my take on it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. So yeah, I just because the thing is as well, right? Yeah, we have struggled this season. Everybody knows that we've struggled this season. Everybody knows that we have kind of underperformed, and we have underperformed considering the expectations were a lot higher at the start of the season. Maybe the expectations weren't as high. Maybe the expectations weren't as high as like winning the league or anything, but at least getting into that top four. And it might still happen. It could still happen, but the problem is, we're going to be so far off it now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to be so far off it. We need to start getting results. And I said this on the prediction show on Simpy's channel.
Yeah.
I said this as well, that we need to actually start winning games. If we can turn it around in the next 5 or 6 games, then our form might, we might get a little bit better form.
Yep, agreed, Daniel. Actually, I think the first goal is going to matter the most this time because, like last season, the back end of last season, we scored the first goal. Eventually, we lost the game just because of some cock-ups in the defense. So I hope that Arteta rectifies the mistake that he has seen from Kolasinac. Of course, he's not going. I don't think so. He's going to play Kolasinac against Spurs this weekend. So probably Tierney will take his place. But I'm really hoping that we score. We start on the front foot. We score early, and then we put the pressure on them so that they'll have to get a goal, and then we hit them on the break. I think that's the best option we have right now. Because if you're going to go gung-ho at them, Mourinho is a tactician, so he's a master of tactician. He's going to come and he's going to bring some pace in, then we are screwed. So I don't think so. We have to go all-out attack. If we go out all-out attack, it's probably going to expose our vulnerabilities, So it's going to be like, it's going to be awful if that happens. If that happens, it's going to be awful. It's going to be a cricket score then.
Yeah, big up. Simpy, if you're watching this, which I know you are, I have sent you the link. So if you want to hop on as well. I know all your fanboys in the chat, including Melina, was waiting for you to pop on. Let me read this. Okay. Sorry, Simpy. I've just seen your message that you put. No worries. So yeah. Sorry. Guys, I'm having a right old fucking mare tonight. Jesus Christ. Nothing I seem to be doing. I missed the super chat. I missed the bloody technical problems with StreamYard. Jesus Christ. Jesus, I'm acting. Oh my god, I'm having a right mare. But it is what it is. Yeah, Bargav said there's going to be no away fans. Yeah, and that's the problem as well. We're going to struggle with Spurs, Arsenal. They're going to be hostile. We know that.
Yeah.
And if they kind of if the fans give Tottenham a lift like Arsenal, they did Arsenal yesterday, then we're going to be in for a tough afternoon. It's going to be like a private viewing, says Bargav.
Yeah, exactly. The home of the scums.
Hertha Berlin versus Union Berlin kicking off now. Oh, okay. Oh, fucking hell, Taib. Not this trust the process crap.
He's doing it a wind up again. He's doing it a wind up again.
Yeah, missing Corey for oh my god. Simpy's watching Coronation Street. Yeah, that's why you can watch it on playback.
You sick bastard.
Yeah. So I want to ask you, do you think that we will score in this game?
No, to be honest, Daniel, I expect us to score. I think we will score. But the problem is, it's going to be like, I don't see us scoring more than one goal. That's the issue here. Because we have been struggling for goals lately. And we all know how Mourinho is going to set up his team. He's going to make their team Spurs look hard to break down. And we have been struggling to score goals against Leicester, against Villa. We have struggled against Leeds United. That's three games over there that we have struggled to score goals. And those teams are not good defensively. But a Mourinho's team is practically very good in defensive aspect side of things because they've got Alderweireld and they've got like Dyer as well. So they've got a few players there, tall, commanding centre backs over there that literally keeps our player quiet. And if Aubameyang is not in the box, then there's no threat. So I think what Mourinho will do is try to like get a few players across to Aubameyang so that he doesn't have an impact on that game. Like what have all the other opposition teams has done? They've just stifled our attack. Our attack seems to have no effect. So he just put two players around him and then that's it. He's ineffective. So I think Mourinho would do the same thing.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's have a look. What have I got here in the comments? Obviously, there's a few that I ain't gonna read out with Mr. Bungle.
Mr. Bungle, yeah, I saw that.
X-rated. I don't know who's worse, Taib or Mr. Bungle. Like they should have a blooming who can tell the dirtiest joke. They should do a bloody Taib and Mr. Bungle should do a no holds barred channel on YouTube and just see who can tell the dirtiest joke.
Channel may get banned, mate, if they were to do that.
No, I doubt it, Melina. I doubt it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I doubt it. So yeah, do you think so, Kevin, right? Yeah. Do you actually think do you obviously I know I predicted a 3-1. Did I predict 3-1 loss? Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, you predicted 3-1, yep.
Yeah, I think we'll lose 3-1, but obviously I want us to win. Nobody wants to lose to Spurs.
No, yeah, against them lot, yeah. Agreed.
And the thing is as well, Mourinho, you know he's going to park the bus. You know Mourinho is just going to sit everyone behind the ball going, do you know what? Let's just let Arsenal try and come on to us. They know that, our penetration is like a bloody dying man's erection right now. So we've got no chance in hell. But, they're kind of going to come on and just go, let's let Arsenal come and try and come on. We'll soak up the pressure and then bang, Kane and Son on the counter attack. They're literally gonna double team Bella and Kane and Son. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're gonna go on the right hand side, definitely. They're gonna take advantage of the right hand side. Unless if that Mikel Arteta works on his so-called masterclass by putting Ainsley Maitland-Niles on the right hand side, I think we'll have a chance. Because if you remember in the back end of last season, practically Ainsley Maitland-Niles was used and to stifle their key players like Adama Traore, and then he also used him against like very in the key moments of the games, and I think he's been very effective. So I would love to see Ainsley Maitland-Niles given a chance so that he can at least control the key players, especially Son, because to me, Son is the much more dangerous player compared to Kane. Kane sits deep sometimes and then he moves forward, he runs behind, but Son is the danger man. Son is full of trickery, he can score, he cuts in, he moves in, and then he practically does everything. So I think Son is the man to mark, and
Yeah.
defensively, if you're not good enough, you're going to get punished. And if Son and Kane tag team, then it's going to be a bloody cricket score. It's going to be embarrassing. I don't want to see that happen because I don't think so. We scored. I don't think so. We have conceded a lot of goals against Spurs, but I just don't want that to happen.
Yeah. And that's do you know the thing is as well? Mourinho knows how to play against Arsenal. Whatever manager we've got in charge, Mourinho knows how to play against Arsenal because despite the change in manager, we still have the same weaknesses.
Yep, exactly, Daniel. Exactly. Like I think Steve just mentioned here, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. If he were to play, he's going to be the one that's marking Son. He's the one, and I think his physical attributes would make Son a bit. He would probably have to pass in because he wouldn't be able to dribble through Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He's fast. He's much more physical. He's much more commanding. So I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles should be given a run, just to stifle the threat of Son. Because when Son is not in the game, Kane will be ineffective. Because Kane is the type. At times he can create chance for himself, but he's not very good at doing that consistently. So I think he needs the help of Son. And if we can contain one of their players, Son, that's it. Then we have a chance. But if Son is not controlled, we are in for a long, long afternoon, Daniel.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. Smash the likes, guys. That drill the like button like Mr. Bungle drills Granny Norma. And Taib's holding the tissue. Yeah, Mr. Bungle drills Granny Norma while Taib stood at the side holding the tissues.
Jesus Christ.
I can't believe I just said. I don't even know why I just said that, to be honest. But but yeah, big up. And we're waiting for Simpy as well. He will be joining. Let's dive into the chats as well.
Yeah, let's do this.
Bear with me while I scroll down to ones that I haven't read yet. So bear with me, guys, while I get down into the chats. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Aireen is going to be spun like a top if he starts.
Yeah, agreed.
Hybe loves Friday nights in the chat.
Who doesn't?
I'm not reading that. Oh, I've read that. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
The more closer we get to the match day, it's getting much more nerve-wracking right now, Daniel.
Sam says, I will do some muff diving in the chat. Sam, you dirty, dirty, dirty person. Filthy Norwegian. What do you think of Partey and El Neni versus Spurs? I don't even know if Partey's fit. Do we know if he's fit? Has Arteta done his press conference yet? Big up, John.
Thomas Partey apparently will go through a last-minute.
Is he on?
Go through a last-minute test, actually, Daniel. You're not really sure whether he might start, but there's chances that he might be in the bench. but it's not exactly sure, not exactly confirmed by the manager himself.
Mind
But
you, Arteta's probably going to play some mind games, isn't he? He knows that bloody Mourinho's going to play mind games.
Yeah, probably you would have said that.
Thanks for
Partey is
tuning
one
in.
of the type. Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in, Steve. Hope you have a safe journey, mate.
Yeah, big up Steve as well.
Hopefully, Partey plays. He's not playing. Any doctor who proves him is a joke, says Bargav.
Well, this is Arsenal, mate. It can happen. It can happen.
Exactly.
This is Arsenal.
You could have just had open heart surgery, and Arsenal will be like, yeah, you're still fit to play. Chadwick says, who's better, John Stones or Harry Balls Maguire?
Both are flaws. So you can't really say much. But if I were to pick one out of those two,
Cheddar says Harry Maguire.
Yeah, I gotta agree with him. Harry Maguire, because he was good when he was in Leicester. He was good. John Stones keep making mistakes even at City till this level, until this moment, and it's surprising that we are linked with him last summer. So I didn't really want John Stones, but I think Harry Maguire just edges it. I think he's a much more better defender. But at United right now, he's in shambles. But yeah, Harry Maguire for me as well. Jesus Christ, the chat.
Apparently, Granny Norma's faster than John Stones and Harry Maguire
combined. Even the tag team, they couldn't catch up.
Yeah, let's all blame Sam. Sam's the bad influence. So yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, what was I going to say? So, what we'll do is when Simpy comes on, we'll do the predicted lineups.
Yeah, sure thing, Daniel. Sure thing.
Yeah, we'll wait for the predicted lineups before, for Simpy to come on, and then we'll do the. But yeah, Sam Partey apparently, they're saying he might play. They're saying he wants to play, and he said he feels like he's getting past the injury, but you never know. Like, there's so much bloody shit out there. You never know what's true and what's not.
Yeah, exactly. Especially the mind games and Mikel Arteta's unpredictability. I don't think so that there's a risk to be taken as well, Daniel, because if you are going to rush Partey, because his expected return was in January, and if he was to come in and play tomorrow, and if he gets a slight knock or something, which is going to rule him out for the next 2 or 3 months, it's going to jeopardize our season in total. So I think it's not worthy to take the risk. I know it's a North London derby, but I think let's get him to full fitness before you rush him back into the squad. Because if you rush him into the squad and if he gets a knock or something, he's going to be out for the season, which I'm pretty much kind of nervous about. Because if you lose him for the next few games or until the end of the season, then it's game over for us, mate. It's game over.
Yeah. Alan Attic, big up to you, said, Daniel, do you think the board will sack Arteta if we lose against Spurs and Burnley? No, I don't think they will, mate, to be honest. And the reason why I don't think they will is because, listen, they've put too much faith in him. And, guys, I'm just about to bring in Simpy. So smash the likes, guys. Bear with me while I add him in. Here we go. And he's in. There we go.
Yo.
Yay, Simpy. Simpy. How you
doing?
Thought
you were missing, mate.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I was just making some food real quick. But yeah, I'm all good.
Everybody in the chat's been wanting you on.
I've been looking at the chat. It's a bit crazy in there.
Yeah.
It is. The chat is crazy. Smash the likes, guys. Smash drill the like button. But yeah, big up Simpy. Simpy, so I want to ask you, how you feeling about the game on Sunday?
I'm not really confident. I know like form goes out the window and everything, but you look at them, what they've been doing in the Premier League, the first for a reason, really, and we're 15th for a reason. We're not scoring goals. We're not conceding as many as before, but I really don't know. I think like what Kevin said, I think we will definitely get a goal, but if we can get more than one goal, can we? And I think the only way we're going to score it is if it's going to be a slip up by Tottenham, and that depends if they play Eric Dyer and that Joe Rodon, is it the young centre back, Welsh centre back from Swansea. But other than that, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it. I'm really not looking forward to it. It's going to be a very tense Sunday.
Yeah, that's mad. That's mad. Do you think? Because we were talking about Partey. Do you think Partey? Do you think they will play him?
I don't know. It's a lot of mixed messages now. So last week we were told he's out until January and there's nothing you can do. And then a few days ago it was Charles Watts. I think he said, Partey's back in training. And then today apparently he might be available for selection. But I think it's like we said earlier at some point. We said about we could bring in Partey, and then he could get injured in the game, and then we're like, oh crap, we shouldn't have played him. Or so it's just taking the risk. But I don't know. Is it worth risking him? It is a big game, but is it worth risking him just for this game and the fact we could be using him further down the line? Because like you said, we've got Burnley, we've got Southampton, Everton, Chelsea, which are tough games.
Do you reckon though? Do you reckon that there's a little bit of mind games on Arsenal's part as well with Partey? Because let's be honest, if you were Tottenham and Mourinho, a midfield playing against our midfield without Thomas Partey looks a lot more promising in that from their point of view than playing against the midfield with Thomas Partey in. So do you think Arsenal have said it? Fuck it. Mourinho's playing the mind games with Harry Kane, and they're trying to play some sort of mind games with this injury as well.
We should have come out and saying, Lacazette's definitely starting, and then he ends up not starting, and we're like, yes, we played mind games.
Yeah, but Lacazette scored. Lacazette scored. He did well yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, he did well yesterday, but still overall, he's not really been on it. But I don't know. It's just, is it worth the risk of playing him for the fact that he could be ended up out for even longer, or will he be okay? No one will know. No one will know. But if we've got him in, then we're going to be a lot more confident. But even so, I still think with him in, it's going to be a difficult task because like he'll be up against what? Who would they have? Hoiberg,
Ndombele guy,
Ndombele, Sissoko, and that Hoiberg's just been nominated for Player of the Month as well. So they've got quite a good midfield and forward line as well. So it'll be a very hard task for
hold on, guys. I've got to get the door. That's Granny Norma. I'll be right back.
Pick up Granny Norma.
Manager. She's just come from Mr. Bungle's house, and
oh no,
she needs to use the shower. Yeah. But yeah, I think they'll play. I think Partey will get played. I think they'll play Partey. I really do.
It's a risk. I think personally it's a risk because, but at the same time, if you were to look at their midfield, Spurs midfield, without Partey, we'll be outrun. We'll be outmuscled. We'll be totally dominated in midfield. We'll be, and then like you expect, Daniel, like you predicted between City and Fulham, that's a possibility. Arsenal and Spurs, that's a possibility. That might happen if Partey doesn't play with the midfield they have, because I think they'll overrun us. But at the same time, is it worth risking him? Like Simpy mentioned, it's okay to get one good result and then get 5 bad results just because Partey is not playing in that games. And not to mention, we are having a very busy, hectic festive period. So I think that's going to be crucial also that we must consider.
The chat's too funny.
This chat, I know.
I'm just laughing at Taib and Cheddar's comment.
Oh, big up
Oh, my
Harry.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
some of these chats I can't even read out because they're too disgusting. Yeah, big up Harry.
Yeah, big up, Harry. Simply go to church tomorrow.
It's Sunday. Sunday. Oh, it's
Get
Saturday
some
where you are. Yeah,
forgiveness.
true.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's
So yeah,
crazy.
it is. It's just mad. It is total mad. It's just mad. But yeah, guys, it's just proper insane. Proper insane.
It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Spurs have some injury doubts, don't they, as well? Kane and Reguilon. They're both potentially not playing, but we all know Kane's going to start. But Reguilon, I'm not too sure.
But
If
even
he's
if Kane doesn't play, I think they'd probably get Bale as well. Bale would
yeah,
come in to the side, and that's going to be interesting because Bale also has a good scoring record against us. Let's not forget that because when he was at Spurs, he was running ragged against us. So I think we should not only just judge it on based on Harry Kane because let's be honest here, if Son is not having the form of his life right now, Harry Kane wouldn't be this effective at all because I think the crucial factor here is Son's influence. I think Son's contribution to the match is what making Kane looks very good because they seem to complement each other. And I think if we shut down one, probably if we stop Son, I think Kane would probably be ineffective. Because let's be honest here, Kane can come out with individual brilliance, but that happens not always. He just seems to have it like he just seems to have that edge against Arsenal most of the time. But if you
Yeah.
have if you have a correct mental on psychological edge, I think we can stop him. I think, but that's down to the manager. I think Gabriel would probably have to be on his toes. All the time. Just keep tracking him and just keep moving around because Kane's movement is insane. Especially when Jose Mourinho took over and he never put Kane up front. What he has put it is putting somewhere around like the Firmino type of role right now. I think Kane is playing more or less like the Firmino type of role, and he's been very effective with that. I think that he's going to open up space for the likes of like Bergwijn and then Son. And if Lucas Moura comes in or Bale and all these guys start to come in, then that's it because they're going to have quite a number of runners up front. Of course, Kane wouldn't be that influential, but I think the runners, the midfield runners, especially from the wingers side, is probably going to devastate us. And if you're not up to toes, especially if Bellerin were to play, God help us, man. God
yeah.
help
Well,
us if Bellerin
it's
plays.
What do you guys think? Because we touched upon it in the chat as well earlier. What do you guys think about the partnership between Gabriel and Mari? Do you think that could be a successful partnership?
I don't know. I've liked the look of Gabriel, but probably Mari, we've not really seen that much of him. Obviously, he's just come back from his injury. I know he's been playing a lot in the under 23s and the under 21s, and he's done okay. But I think he's just been hooked at half time for some of them. He looked okay the other. It was yesterday. Yeah, he looked okay yesterday. He did make some mistakes as well, but you saw him chase after the ball and try and make up for them. So he looked okay. But coming up against Rapid Vienna players and coming up against Kane, Son, Moura, players like that, etc., that are really way better than Rapid Vienna's players. It's completely different. But other than that, though, who would we wouldn't bring anyone else in, would we? Because David Luiz is out. Mustafi could potentially play, but we all know about Mustafi.
Jesus.
Pablo Mari on the ball looks quite comfortable.
Yeah.
I suppose. And I do like the look of Gabriel. Thing is, as well, it's like what Kevin mentioned. Really good. Spurs are really good on the ball and playing out on the wings. And obviously, we've mentioned before, if they keep putting balls into the box, we're just going to head them away and we'll be fine. But it's when Tottenham will start running at us in the box with the ball on the floor, then that's where we're going to start to struggle. But yeah, and it's like what Bargov says. Yeah, both are left-footed. Both players are left-footed.
Yeah.
Troy fears a Kane masterclass.
Yeah, he's not scored for a couple of games as well. So
And let's be honest, Murray and Gabriel, one is fast, another one is not fast. You must take that into consideration as well. So Murray is the type that is not fast, but we have never, like you mentioned, simply, we have not seen much of him. So we don't know his defensive intelligence, because sometimes it doesn't take like you have to have pace so that you can be a good defender. As long as you have a defensive mindset, you know the defensive attributes. I think that's enough. You just need to. It's something like Mertesacker. Mertesacker was not the fastest of all, but he knows where to stand. He anticipates where the attackers will be. So if we can get that sort of contribution by Murray, I think Gabriel can help him out, because both of them can complement each other. But if Gabriel has a stinker on that day, oh God, it's going to be horrible, because it's kind of fearful to start Murray at the same point, because Son and Kane are literally very fast. So if they just get behind him, that's it. It's game over. It's game over. And with Leno as well, because we all know Kane and Son, they don't finish. Go on, Daniel.
No, I was just going to say, Melina said it's going to be a Kane and Son field day tomorrow. It is, because they're not playing till Sunday. Sorry, I had to get that one in there. Yeah, carry on, Kevin. Sorry, I had to get that one in there.
Yeah, because Kane is not going to finish the ball from the. He's literally going to shoot it top bins. He and Son will do the curlers and all this type of finish. So it's going to be interesting, because if it's down the ground and all this, Leno would have an easy, comfortable day. But it's all going to be top bins, then we are doomed. We are doomed. It's going to be 3 or 4s or 5s.
Tub says Union Berlin are leading 1-0 against Hertha Berlin, and Melina said, I thought it was tomorrow. No worries. I always like correcting people. Oh, dear.
Who are we going to play? Who are we going to play at the back three of what? Murray, Holding, and Gabriel.
No,
Gabriel.
not Holding. You guys want to go with a back three?
Murray, Gabriel. Do you know what I think we should do? We should do Murray, Gabriel, and David Luiz. Oh no, shit! Luiz is not. He's not playing, is it? Or is he fit?
No,
I've seen,
sure.
No, I don't think so. It's a good risk, Daniel, because David Luiz right now, of course, he has a gash in his head and shit like this. That guy probably is going to be nervous even heading the ball tomorrow, and Spurs would target the aerial balls right now just for him to get him to hit the ball and just to make his injury severe. So I think that's a very risky thing to do.
I don't know about David Luiz. I think he's a bit of a he seems like a bit of a mental case. Like he'll just like you saw him before. His nose looked broken. He had blood everywhere, and he was still jumping in, heading the ball, and just sliding in tackles. It's just pretty funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Chadwick says, Melina, we're in the Europa League. We're always playing Sundays or Mondays. Yeah, the day we get a Saturday game is next time we qualify for the Champions League.
I think we've got a Wednesday or Tuesday game coming up soon.
Simply, we hold a chance. Joe Hart is playing in goal. Lloris is out.
Is that actually 100% happening?
We don't know, because Mourinho, you know what happens with Mourinho, right? Can you trust Mourinho? That's another question.
Well, that's the thing. Even if it's Joe Hart, it'll turn into like the Man City prime Joe Hart, where it'll just be being like a slinky and just like stopping every single shot. You just know it's going to happen.
We got MK.
You got MK.
Joe Hart. God's sake, Chadwick. I knew Chadwick would come up as soon as Joe Hart was mentioned.
Simply loves Joe Hart, says Chadwick. And there's a question for you, Simply. Do you speak any other languages?
Not fluently, no. Just odd words.
Yeah, what's the language called?
The language is called my language. Nah, just know some words from different, like English.
Gibberish, I guess.
Yeah, English gibberish.
Gibberish. Yeah. gibberish.
Oh, something like Adam, you mean? Something like Adam.
No, the only language Adam speaks is bollocks. That's the only language he speaks. he's got a degree in talking bollocks.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's mad. That's all he's got a degree in. But yeah, listen. So, guys, we've not done our predicted lineups yet. So, Simpy, your predicted lineup.
Oh, I'm going first. Okay, so Leno in goal. That's the easiest one. The easiest one to do. What formation would we go with? So it'll be Gabriel definitely in the back with. Is it going to be Murray or Mustafi? Is Murray fully fit? So I'm going to go with. I'll go with Murray then. Okay, Murray. What do we do? What would they play? They'd have Rodon, Dyer, Regulon, Aurier, or is Doherty back? So yeah, I'd go with So it's my predicted lineup because this is what it's going to be. Bellerin's going to be on the right, 100%. I know none of us like Bellerin. Want to see Cedric or Ainsley, but it's Bellerin, 100%. Then would I go with back three of Holding? So yeah, I put Tierney, Bellerin, Leno, Gabriel, Murray. Did I say Holding? Holding. Midfield, I don't know if he's fit, but I'd go with Partey. I don't like Ceballos. Ceballos has been weird. And I don't like Willett that much. So there doesn't leave me much options. And I don't want to put Granit Xhaka in there. So who can I put in there? El Neni might. The thing is, if we play El Neni, then it's going to be too defensive. So yeah, I'd go with that then. El Neni, Partey. So that's what, 5, 7. Can't play Pepe. It's going to be Willian. Willian's definitely playing.
Oh man,
he's going to play Lacazette because he did well last night. He's probably going to play. I think him. I don't know. I've got a feeling he's going to go back to Aubameyang out on the left, and then Lacazette up top, and then probably. And then I don't even. I can't. The midfield. I hate the midfield, man. I really don't like the midfield.
Kevin, your lineup.
Yeah, I'm gonna be okay. Simpy gave exactly what was like Arteta's in his head right now. I'm probably gonna be going a bit different. I'd go with Leno in goal, of course, that's the basic one. And on the left back, Kieran Tierney. And then on the centre back, I'd go because my formation is 4-3-3. So I would love to see Pablo Mari and Gabriel centre back. Right back, I want to see Ainsley Maitland-Niles in there. And then the midfield, I think if Thomas Partey were to play this game, if Thomas Partey plays the game, I think he can provide a good shield for the defensive area. So I think that's the time you can use a gamble and play Joe Willock with him, because Joe Willock will be given the freedom for him to just move around, just float around for the offensive side of things, and without a choice, because Ceballos was doing well, and then a few games after that he was like anonymous already. So without a choice, I think I'll have to go with Ceballos. It's hard because, like Simpy mentioned, I think El Neni is it's gonna make us tough to break, but at the same time we won't be penetrating anywhere because El Neni just make things simple. He does his sideway passing a lot, but right now he doesn't have that forward pass. But if Joe Willock doesn't play, I'd probably go with Emil Smith-Rowe. I think Emil Smith-Rowe also should be given a chance. But Joe Willock, Ceballos, and Thomas Partey. On the right-hand side, I'd go with Reece Nelson. Center, I'd go with Aubameyang. On the left-hand side, I'd go with Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So my lineup, I'm going Leno in goal. I'm going Cedric. This is my lineup. This is probably not what Arteta's going to do. So I'm going Cedric at right back. Then I'm going Gabriel Mari centre back, Tierney left back, And then the three in midfield, I'm going Thomas Partey, El Neni, and Emil Smith-Rowe. Then I'm going Nelson on the right, Laka down the middle, and Aubameyang on the left.
Mhm.
And then like Saka's. See, I could have put Saka there. So you could even put Saka on the left, Aubameyang down the right, and Nelson on the Aubameyang down the middle, and Nelson on the right.
Which I've gone with, yeah.
That's my lineup. I don't want to see Granit bloody Xhaka in this team. I don't want to see Bellerin in this team. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see none of them bloody clowns in this team. But if Partey's not able to play, then I'm gonna go with El Neni, Willock, and Smith-Rowe in the midfield.
Because you know, like 2 seasons ago when we won, what was it, 4-2 with Torreira scoring that last goal. Wasn't that where Lacazette came off the bench and we changed formation and then scored?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then
Lacazette was the main difference because he was playing some. He was like, I think he was like that false 9. I think he was playing a false 9 role, and then slowly he drifted into a 4-4-2. If you notice that, if you notice the game, the early part of the game, he wasn't up front. He was practically just sitting deep. And then as the game slowly went, even progressing, when Spurs were chasing up the game and stuff, that's when they were going as a 2. Auburn, Lacazette, and that's when it was phenomenal. I was seeing them, my goodness, that day. Oh man, one of the unforgettable moments, you know.
That first time shot, man, where it just like, pew, and just went in. Unbelievable.
Oh, good old times, good old times.
Yes, it's just mad. So, score predictions. Simpy, I'm going to start with you.
So, normally, well, yeah, I know, like we've mentioned,
two predictions. One on the basis of your lineup, and the other on the basis of Arteta's selected lineup, like you mentioned.
Well, actually, my lineup's my lineup, I basically just mentioned Arteta's lineup, didn't I? So
yeah,
it's basically the same. But we know for a fact, I'm 90% sure Willian's starting. I'm definitely sure of that, and we'll see probably Nelson 60, 70 minutes in. Midfield, we might see Ceballos and Xhaka swap or something like that at some point. But I want to say Arsenal will win, but as we know, I don't think that's happening just on form. But I know people say form goes out the window. But I have to go for a 2-1 Tottenham win. Now, hopefully, this is like reverse psychology that we always say. So we go for a 2-1 win, and then it ends up being 2-1 to Arsenal. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't. But yeah, I just see the firepower Tottenham have got, the form they're on. I think we, like Kevin said in the start of the show, I think we've got the opportunity to score at least a goal, but we won't score more than one unless, because we've not seen it. We're not creating enough. We're not having enough shots compared to how we've had before. We're not getting those positions, etc. But it all depends on the team. And if Arteta now goes back to how he used to get when we weren't scared of opponents, or if we're going to be playing Aubameyang down the middle, or is he going to go back to Aubameyang on the left and Laka down the middle? Are we going to see Eddie? Are we going to see who are we going to see in the midfield? Who's going to be in the defense? Yeah. So I'm going for a 2-1 Tottenham win, but I pray to God it's not the score and it's the other way around. But yeah, 2-1 Tottenham.
Kevin?
Yeah, Daniel, I'm practically going to stick with the previous scoreline that I mentioned in Simpy's prediction video. Don't forget to check that out, guys. Of course, 2-1 to Spurs, because I think this game is pretty much going to be an open game. We'll make it tough for them, but at the same time, I think the quality in depth that Spurs has, especially in the offensive side of things, I think that's too much for us to handle. Because Spurs can literally bring a lot of game changers from the bench and literally turn the games on its heads. And I don't think so. Our midfield, we all depend on Thomas Partey right now. So if Thomas Partey doesn't make that game, so I think the scoreline would even flatter us. But if Thomas Partey plays, maybe the game would end up in a draw or a less embarrassing defeat. But I'm going to stick to my guns. I'm going to go with 2-1 Spurs, Daniel. It's very unfortunate. Maybe like Simpy mentions, reverse psychology, you might edge it. Hopefully.
Remember, guys, smash the likes. Really appreciate that. I'm still sticking with mine. I think we'll lose 3-1. I've got to be honest here. And I do. I think we'll lose 3-1. I'd like to think we could win, but I just can't see it. I don't know. I just can't see it. And hopefully, this is a bit of reverse psychology. So, but yeah, I just can't. I can't see us winning. I can't make a good enough case for predicting an Arsenal win, apart from the fact that I want us to beat Spurs. That's the only thing, and I can't. Other than that, I can't make a case. But like I said earlier in the prediction show on your channel, Simpy, that form goes out the window in North London derbies. It doesn't matter how shit we've been in this position before, where we've been massively out of form. We've been playing shit, and we pulled off a result. The one thing that goes against us is that we're playing at their place first, and they're going to have 2,000 fans. We're going to have nobody. So it's everything's against us. Which if we can pull off a result, then everything will everything will be it'll be great. It'll be a great result.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just predicting that. That's what I'm predicting. Yeah. What was you going to say, Kevin? Sorry.
Simply, what's our? I think the last record, Fulham overtook us in the number of goals scored. I think by the end of this week, and by the time we play our game, probably will be the 4th or the 5th lowest scoring team in the league. I think by the time we are playing.
Yeah, it all depends. I think on the Sheffield United match as well, because they're one of the teams that haven't scored a lot.
Don't tell me we are 19th in terms of goal scoring.
No, we're not. We're not that low. We're not that low. I can check it now. I've got it open.
Because that's going to be embarrassing, because the pressure is going to mount on us every single time. Every team that win leading up to like Saturday and Sunday, the early kickoffs, is practically going to mount much more pressure on Arsenal. And that's when I think we will crack. And so I'm really hoping that our prediction don't really dictate our form,
Yeah, we're 17th in goals scored.
Jesus Christ, 17th.
We've scored. The only teams we've scored more than are West Brom, Burnley, and Sheffield United.
Yeah.
And we got a -2 goal difference as well.
Oh my God.
The defense, like goals against is okay. Well, it's one of the best, but again, it's still, we want the other one to be up. Like, we shouldn't have a negative goal difference.
It's embarrassing after 10 games.
And you see Tottenham 21 scored, 9 conceded. Arsenal 10 scored, 12 conceded.
That means by the time the season gets over, we probably have +6.
I guess.
Judging by the statistics that you just pulled out, +6, +8, that's the best I can see. Jesus Christ, that's embarrassing.
Let's
trust the process.
Just the process.
Let's dive into the chat. Arsenal need to wake the fuck up. This is a statement game. Let's have.
I don't think so. It's been. Oh man.
Chadwick's going 4-1 Arsenal.
4-1. We're gonna get thrashed. Do you really see that coming, Simpy? 4-1, 5-1. Do you really think Spurs would score that many goals against us?
Wait, is he saying 4-1 to Arsenal, isn't he?
Yeah.
We're going to score 4.
Troy's going for a 2-1 Arsenal.
Do you think the floodgates will open if we score earlier? Like in the first 10 minutes, we score 1 goal?
MK's going for a 1-0.
Gosh, how bad we needed Rosicky right now. If only Rosicky played with us. So.
Melina said you're going to start in place of Bellerin.
Okay.
Simpy.
Well, I can take a throw in, so
Yeah, no foul throws.
One plus point there.
You'll get a gold card for that in the FIFA rating. I think you'd be higher. I love what Expression said about Bellerin. Expression literally said that. Expression said that Bellerin will plant trees for every Arsenal win. And Expressions did mention, I smoke more trees than Bellerin has planted in his entire Arsenal career.
Thank you for your donation, Chadwick. I'm just going to put this up on the screen and Simpy can read it out.
Big up, Chadwick. Oh
there
my
you
God.
Go.
So Chadwick says Simpy Jordan Pickford, Joe Hart or Kepa. What, in current form, Chadwick, or like all time? Because Pickford is obviously still starting and he's making the odd mistakes, but he's looking okay. Joe Hart is second choice for Tottenham and he looked really bad yesterday and potentially will be in goal. Kepa, 7-year contract, 200k a week. So expensive signing. Now he's bench warmer for Mendy, doing well. If I had to pick one, God, because you got the prime Joe Hart was unreal. Kepa, I didn't really know about him at, was it Bilbao? And Pickford.
Kepa's overrated.
Yeah. I think before he came to the Premier League, I think it was not that worth it, simply. I don't think so, Kepa. But if you're going to look at the prime of those players, I think Joe Hart is worthy of a shout. Because Jordan Pickford is very inconsistent. Kepa as well doesn't get much of game times, error prone as well. Joe Hart on current form, yes, he's error prone, but on his prime, he was the best at what he did.
Yeah, I'd go with Pickford now on Joe Hart prime.
Yeah.
So Pickford, Chadwick, if that answers it, hopefully.
Yeah, and thanks for your donation, Chadwick, as well. Really appreciate that. Always, like I said, with the super chats, I'm going to show them on screen so you guys know that I've acknowledged it. And, like I say, you guys have donated. So, I don't want... Unfortunately, I would do that. I can't really do that with every single chat because I'll be here everywhere going putting up everyone's stream. But the super chats I'm going to show up on screen in the broadcast so you guys can know that I've acknowledged it. But, yeah, thanks for that, Chadwick.
Just looking at our Premier League form now, it's been loss, draw, loss, win, loss. So over the past...
What are we playing? Some algorithms here?
So maybe
the algorithm seems to be lose, draw.
And then LL. Yeah.
Chadwick says here, when you getting the Joe Hart tribal tattoo?
Oh, I'm not getting that. I don't even get Chadwick. I don't get why he's got that. It's just so weird. I'm never getting that.
Barga said Kepa enjoying himself.
Yeah, definitely. I swear he's on 200 plus grand a week and 7-year contract at Chelsea. He'll be gone soon.
Here's something that interests Kevin. Kepa's accepted Ozil's Fortnite friend request on Fortnite.
I ain't playing no damn Fortnite, especially not with damn Ozil.
Your boy Ozil, Kevin.
Who's going to win the 6-pointer next week? Who's going to win the 6-pointer next week with Arsenal versus Burnley, says Bargo.
Burnley. You just see Burnley has been in torrid form right now. They can't even get a damn win. And what an irony. Arsenal is playing them. You wouldn't be surprised if Burnley can get a point out of us.
5 points Burnley have got. Scored 4, conceded 17. Even if you take away that 5 they conceded against City, that's still awful. Knowing us there, we'll get a win against Tottenham and then we'll go play Burnley next week. And
that's what everybody said. Like, we'll get a win against Spurs and we'll go next week against Burnley and then we'll lose that.
Yeah, because we'll just up the tempo, won't we? And then we'll burn out.
Thanks for your donation, Melina. I'll let Simpy answer this. And I'm going to show this on the screen so he can't ignore it. There
yes,
you
to
go.
Nando's.
You got to answer it.
Yeah, I can go to Nando's if you want. You have to fly to
thanks for your
UK though.
donation, Melina, as well. Thanks for your donation.
Shoot your shot. Phil Jones.
Let's
That's dedication.
let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let me try and that's yeah. I think you got a date. I think you got a date, Simpy.
Good comments.
Jesus Christ. Do you know what? I'm finding out a lot about you two. So Kevin's love fest for Ozil. and Melina's chasing you for a date. It's been quite a revealing 2 streams, this, isn't it? You know, like what you need to do though is you need to mail your Ozil scarf to Kevin so that he can have the Ozil scarf, because we know that Kevin loves Ozil. And maybe it's not RedTube Kevin's been on. Maybe it's just been he's been watching Ozil's best compilation on YouTube or something.
Simpy has an Ozil wank fest, not Kevin.
Kevin, is that what you've been doing? Watching Ozil's favorite compilation? Have you got the DVD of it? Have you got the DVD of Ozil's greatest moments?
I'd rather watch Chamak's contribution for Arsenal, the goals. Moran Chamak, Jovino. I'd rather watch these guys. Even Bendner looks better than Ozil. Gosh, I miss Bendner.
Oh yeah. Well, that's hilarious. Yeah, I like spicy Nando's as well. Chadwick, you can't beat a spicy Nando's.
Yeah, hot sauce or medium's okay as well.
Yeah, the hot sauce with the piri piri chips.
Oh yeah, they're the best.
Or the creamy mash. I do like the
creamy mash is good. Yeah, double up on them.
Spicy rice. Yeah, can't beat the spicy rice. While Kevin wants a side dish of Ozil.
Oh,
see, oh, I made Simpy laugh with that one.
Just see Kevin. Oh, good.
Oh man. It's okay. Everybody keeps having a love-hate relationship with Ozil. First it was Simpy, then it was Daniel. Now it's my turn. I get that. Next it would be Sam, of course.
That's disgusting.
Ooh.
So yeah, guys. So I'm not even Sam's comment. I've just seen Sam's comment as well. Oh my god, Sam, you've got far too much time on your hands. You have got far too much time on your hands.
That's what she said.
That's disgusting.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's disgusting.
Disgusting, filthy animals.
Yeah, so listen, we're gonna wrap up. I don't even know what likes are on. How many likes are on?
Somebody update us on the likes,
guys.
please.
Smash it. Smash the granny out the like button.
My phone says 25.
25. Come on, man. We're not even at flaming 30. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Bhargav. Apparently, Daniel and Simpy would be doing a watch along for the Leeds United Chelsea game. So tune in for that. I think that's one of the watch alongs they're doing tomorrow. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Do you have any other watch alongs tomorrow?
So we're doing the Chelsea Leeds tomorrow evening. Unfortunately, there's not going to be any more tomorrow because I'm seeing my daughter tomorrow afternoon. So unfortunately, I can't fit any other watch-alongs in. So we're just going to be doing the Chelsea Leeds. I don't know whether Simpy's doing any on his channel. Doing any on your channel?
No, I'm gonna go on a walk and get some fresh air.
Yeah,
chill out for a little bit.
So it'll just be the Chelsea Leeds watch along, and then on Sunday it will be the big one, Arsenal taking on Tottenham, and it's gonna be interesting, and it's gonna be stressful as well. That watch along, it's gonna be absolutely insanely stressful. But yeah. So, guys, I think that wraps up the end of the show. Simpy, do you just want to let people know where they can find you?
Yeah, sure. Cheers, Daniel and Kevin, and thanks everyone in the chat. It's just YT Simpy, Instagram and Twitter, and then YouTube channel is just Simpy. Pretty much anything to do with fantasy football and some gaming and some other football stuff as well, really. I upload a few times a week. So, yeah, cheers, Daniel and Kevin, and thanks, everyone. Enjoy your evenings.
Yeah.
And Kevin, do you just want to let people know where they can find you? And do you want to tell them about your new Ozil fan appreciation channel? Oh, God. Come on, you got to promote it. Come on, you want to get to 1,000 subscribers on your Ozil fan appreciation YouTube channel.
I'd rather not. Right, Daniel, like you just mentioned. Pick up all you guys in the chat, and thanks, Daniel, for having me on. Of course, Simpy, as always. Of course, please don't take in mind about that Ozil shit. Okay, it was not intentional. This guy literally did this shit on me just to make a forfeit. Please bear in mind, both these gentlemen also sang "We Love Ozil" songs. I don't know why the spotlight is on me. I just don't get it.
Let me ask you this, Kevin. Right? Yeah. What's more cringy? What would you find more cringy? Now knowing that you've sung the Ozil song and you're cringing at that, could you take this cringe? What would you find more cringy? Singing the Ozil song or going down on Granny Norma?
Oh, fuck. Do I really have to answer that? Simpy is literally holding his head. All right. Daniel, you have put me in such a conundrum that I can't even answer the damn question.
See, look, guys, he can't even answer it.
This guy is literally trying to make me answer that I love Ozil, so there's no other way. Yeah, if I were to answer Granny Norma shit, you probably say I'm going to be Monster, I'm going to be having a wank fest with Red Tube. And then if I were to say Ozil, and then
he dodged the question like Boris Johnson. Jesus.
Maybe I should come in. Right, Daniel, I think you know the answer. The answer will be in backstage. Stay tuned. Don't you bastards soon go and snapshot that and just.
You're gonna say both backstage, aren't you?
Has he put a private chat?
No, he's gonna reveal his answer backstage.
He's going to reveal his answer. Don't worry. Stay tuned tomorrow, guys. We will reveal it in this Chelsea Leeds watch along.
Oh, shit. These guys are not going to stop this. They're not going to stop this madness.
See, he didn't even answer it. Anyway, guys, like I said, we are going to be doing a Chelsea Leeds watch along. We will be back tomorrow. I think it starts at 5:30, so we'll be on air at 5:15, and then we'll be in for the Spurs Arsenal watch along. Neither of those streams are up yet. I've been so disorganized today. I haven't put them up. So stay tuned. When they do go up, please go and stick a like on them. Listen, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, we'll catch you all tomorrow. Take care, guys.
Peace.